All right, boys and girls. Hopefully everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend. So since we have a 3-day week this week, Friday is a wellness day. Your assignment this week is a Math Excel, Data and Statistics, number 7. So it's really a review of mean, median, mode, range, and the MAD, mean absolute deviation. So I'm really just going to give a quick, short review mini lesson on these these statistical terms. And then you can go ahead and get right to work. You have 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to complete your Math Excel assignment. Make sure it's due though by Thursday, okay? It's a little bit longer than normal, but not that much longer since you have 3 days. Again, no new lesson this week since we have a really short week. We'll tackle something new, a new concept next week, but let's spend a little time reviewing what we've been covering these last several weeks. So again, the mean, start up here, right, is also known as the average. It's when you take all the numbers in a data set and you add them up. In this case, you get 30, and there's 6 numbers. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. So the mean is 5. The mode, which number occurs down here most often. So you basically count how many of each value appears. And in this case, there's actually 2 modes because I see 2 appears twice and 6 also appears twice. So 2 and 6 are the modes. There are 2 modes. There can be 3 modes. There could be no modes if every number just appears once. Okay. As far as the range, we can go right next door here. The range is the difference between the highest and the lowest value. So basically you're finding the upper extreme or the highest number and the lowest extreme, the lowest value, and subtracting the two. In this case, 9 is the highest, 1 is the lowest, 9 minus 1 is 8. For the median, this is the middle number in a value set. So really important that you put all the values in order from least to greatest, and then you find the number that's in the middle. So in this case, we have 1, 2, and 4 down here, 9, 8, and 6 over here, 5 is in the middle. Now in some cases, the median can get a little tricky. Let's try one example. If I have an even set of numbers, so let's say I have 4, 6, it's a sloppy 6, 10, and we'll make this one fast. We can even say 100. Put an outlier in there. So if it's an even set, there's 4 numbers in here. When I cross off 1 off the beginning, 1 off the end, and there, work my way in, I have an even set. So what's halfway between 6 and 10? Now most of you should know that. Give you a moment. Halfway between 6 and 10. If you said 8, you're right. Now some of you might just know that. Another strategy is to add up the 2 middle numbers. So take the 10 and the 6 and add them together. 10 plus 6 is 16, and then of course cut it in half, divide by 2. Half of 16 is 8. Okay, so that's the median. Last thing we'll cover really quick is the mean absolute deviation, the MAD. You worked on this last week. So if I have this set of numbers, 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 11 plus 15 plus 16, I add it up, I get 72. Now how do I find the mean? What do I do with 72? If you said divide 72 by 8, because there are 8 numbers, you are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divide by 8. So therefore, the mean is 9. But I only did the first part of this, right? The mean in the directions, absolute. So what I'm going to do is draw a line under here and find out how far each one of these numbers is away from 9. So how far is 3 from 9? Okay, that's 6. How far is 3 or 6 from 9? It is 3. Again, how far is 6 from 9? That's another 3. So I'll write that right below it. How far is 9 from 7? Oh, that's 2. How far is 9 from 8? Only 1. How far is 9 from 11? 2. How far is 9 from 15? 6. And how far is 9 from 16? It is 7. So now I have my new set of numbers. And basically I'm going to find the mean again. So if I add this up, I have 6 plus 3 plus 3. So right now I have 12. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 1 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. Plus 6 is 23. Plus 7 is 30. So my new set equals 30. And who thinks they know the last step to finding the MAD? What do I do with 30 and my numbers? If you said divide 30 by 8, you are correct. 30 divided by 8. There are 8 numbers, and that will give us our MAD. Now 30 won't go into, or sorry, 8 won't go into 30 evenly, right? No, it's almost 4 times because 8 times 4 is 32. So I'm going to use my calculator for this one. 30 divided by 8 comes out to be 3.75. So the MAD is 3 3/4, or 3.75. Okay, so again, quick mini lesson. Hopefully I didn't take too long explaining those. If you need to, you can always go back and watch the video, pause it, try it out yourself. Just make sure you get that Math Excel done by Thursday. All right, have some fun. If you have any questions, be sure to email me or use our Google Help sessions.